Guys, to my new video. In this video I want to start solving object-oriented programming problems in C++ programming language. So first of all, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and let's start our video. Exercise number 1. Write a C++ program to implement a class called circle that has private member variables for radius. Include member function to calculate the area and circumference. In this exercise, first I need to define define the p value. Second step, I need to create the class circle, and I need to define the radius, calculate the area. Next step, I need also to create a public class to calculate the area of the circle. Next step, I need to use the main function to call the functions in the class and to print the area on the screen. Now let's see how to start and how to write the code. First, I need to write hashtag include iostream and hashtag include cmath because I need to calculate the area. It's a mathematical formula. I need to use the mathematical formula. I write the mathematical function. Using namespace std. Now let's create a class circle and open the braces. Private, we have double radius. This is a private member to store the radius, and public circle double radius, and you have radius red. Now double calculate area. This is a function to calculate the area, and return p time power radius and 2. This is the formula to calculate the area of a circle, but here in the first of my code I need to define the value of the p. Const double p equal to 3.14. This is the value of p. Now let's continue our code, and the class is finished here. I put a semicolon here, and now let's go to the main function, int main. Open the braces, and now let's create a circle object, double radius cout, enter the radius of the circle, cn radius. Now circle radius. Now let's calculate and display the area of the circle. Double area equal to circle dot calculate area here. I called this function calculate area, and now cout the area is, and double circumference. Now I need to calculate and display the circumference equal to circle dot calculate circumference, and cout the circumference and finally return 0. This is our C++ program using object-oriented programming to calculate the area and the circumference of a circle using a class circle. Exercise 2. Write a program to create a class called rectangle that has private member variables for length and width. Implement member function to calculate the rectangle's area and parameters. First of all, I need to create a class. In this class, we have a private member to store the length and the width, and a public. I need to use in public a functions. First function is the function rectangle to declare the width and length, and to create and calculate area function that name calculate area to calculate the area, and another function calculate parameter to calculate the parameter. And finally the int main, this main function, I need to call the functions that I used in a public class, and I need to print the value on the screen. Now let's see how to start our code, and first include iostream using namespace std, and I need to create a class rectangle private. We have double length and double width. Now public. In public, I need to use rectangle double length and double width. And width. Here I defined and I declared the length and width. Now I need to create a function to calculate the area of the circle. Double calculate area return length time width. This is a formula to calculate the area. Now another function to calculate the parameter. Double calculate parameter and return 2 time length time plus width. This is a formula to calculate the parameter. And the class rectangle is finished here. Now let's go to the main function and int main. Now double length and width. Cout enter the length cn cout enter the width cn width. Rectangle length and width. Now let's calculate and display the area of the rectangle. Double area equal to rectangle dot calculate area. Here I called this function calculate area, and cout the area is area. Now let's calculate and display the parameter also, and double parameter equal to rectangle time calculate parameter, and cout the parameter is parameter. And here also I call this function calculate parameter. And finally return 0 to indicate a successful completion. And this is our C++ program using object-oriented programming and rectangle class to calculate the rectangle area and parameter. First, I define the class. I have private and public. In the private, I define the length and width, and in public, I used the function, two function, calculate area and calculate parameter, to calculate the area and the parameter. And in main function, I define the length and width. I tell the user to enter a value, and I call the function to calculate the area and parameter. 3. Write a program to create a class called person that has private member variables for name, age, and country. Implement member function to set and get the values of these variables. First of all, I need to define the class person. In a private, I need to put the string, the name, age, and country. I need to use the string in this exercise. And in public, I need to put the functions for the name, the age, and the country. I need to use the getter and setter function. And finally, the main function, I need to create a person object. I need to set the person's details using setter function. Next, I need to get and display the person details using getter function. And this is our program. Now let's see how to write the code. First of all, hashtag include iostream and hashtag include string, because here I need to use the string. Now let's and using namespace std, namespace std. Now let's create our class and class person. Private string name and integer age, the age is an integer, and string country. This is the private member to store the name, the country, and the age of the person. Now, in public, first of all, void set name const string n and name equal to n. This is a setter function to set private member variables. Here I put the name. Now I need to set the age. Also void set age, integer a, and age equal a. Void set country const string c. Country equal to c. Here I assigned the provide country to the country member variable. Okay, this is a setter function for the country, and this is a setter function for the age. Now let's go to getter. I use the setter, now the getter, and integer or string get name here getter function for retrieving the name and return name. Now get age. Also, this is a getter function to retrieving the name, the age, and return age, and finally get country string get country, and this is also a function, a getter function to retrieving the country. Return country. And this is our class person. In private, I define the name, age, and country. In public, I use the getter and setter to set name and to get the name and the age and the country. Now let's go to the main function, integer main function. Now let's create a person object, person. Here I create a person object. Now let's set the person's detail using setter function. Set person details using setter function. Person dot set set name. For example, coding real. Here I set the person's name and person dot set age. For example, 21. Now person dot set country. For example, Lebanon. Now let's go to get and display the person's detail. Now get and display the person details using getter function. Cout name person dot get name. Here I print the name on the screen. Now let's print the age on the screen. Cout age person dot get age. And cout country and person dot get country. And finally return 0. And this is our C++ program using object-oriented programming to create a class person, to put the private member variables like name, age, and country. First of all, I define the class, create the class. In private, I put the name, age, and country. In public, I use the function setter and getter functions to display the name and age and the country on the screen. And finally, in integer main, I create a person object, and I use the set and get to display to put the person detail and display the person details using getter function. For today, don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram. And to get the PDF course, join my Telegram channel. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you later.